Ohio, 1995. The movie starts off with a girl swinging and a boy.
Bruh.
It's not a boy, it's a girl. We jump straight to Dexter and the librarian from the mummy. They have a discussion and they decide they have to run. They've been discovered. Anyway, they make it to a plane. Dexter is a super freak, apparently. I never knew this. He jumps on a plane, shoots some cars, and because I guess Ohio is such a terrible place, they escape. They make it to Cuba. Oh yeah, because I'm a complete idiot and I forgot to mention the librarian got shot. So yeah. Anyway, we jump straight to Dexter and this weirdo doing some man love. Russian asks him if he has it and Dexter says, of course, I'm a serial killer. This is nothing. Then we jump straight to the boy and the girl being injected with some shit and put in this plane for Dexter to have some fun. And we jump straight to these pictures and animations, and I guess this is Black Widow training. I don't know. 21 years later, Black Widow is on the run. This bastard wants to catch her. I'll catch you. No, you won't. Now look at his dumbass face when this other dumbass comes with a tracker, and we find out that she was safe all along. We jump straight to Morocco, where these two dumb bitches are trying to kill this one, and this one actually kills her, but not before she sprays some red juju on her face, and I guess she's no longer a puppet. Straight to Norway, where Natasha lives in complete luxury. This dude is the one that made this dream possible for her. Then she notices on the floor a random box. He says that it's a leftover from the Budapest heist mission, whatever. She puts the box in the car for no apparent reason, maybe to throw it away. She starts watching a movie when the power cuts out. Then this happens. And if you look closely, she's not even wearing a seatbelt. Fucking dumb bitch. Anyway, she has a fight with the Russian Captain America. Have a staring contest. They look in each other's eyes and then they kiss. No. Just kicks her in the water. And he realizes he's a massive dumbass as well. Anyway, of course she survived because otherwise this movie would make absolutely no fucking sense. She realizes that she has the red juju vials with her. And she finds a picture of her sister and him when they were younger. I mean her. Okay, jumping straight to Budapest. It makes no sense how they find each other, but they start a fight because both of them want to be on the Playboy cover. No. Call it truth because they decided both of them should appear on the same number of Playboy. No. Yeah, because I'm a dumbass, I forgot to mention that this is her sister, and their reunion gets interrupted because they get attacked by the Black Widows and they have to escape. Anyway, they make it on top of a building where they just jump on a whatever the hell this is. One of those evil Black Widows jumps on the pipe with them because she's suicidal. She drops her because she's a dumbass. In Idiot Land, it's scientifically proven that metal breaks the fall. Yep. Good luck explaining this to your kid. Sex before marriage. That's a good one. Anyway, there is another car chase. Russian Captain America decides he wants to be Arrow dude as well. The car explodes, but it's a BMW, so it's magic. He rolls. Goes in a subway, but of course they're still alive. Anyway, they hide in a van. Natasha decides to explain to her sister how she escaped the Black Widow's control with the help of S.H.I.E.L.D. The only solution they found is putting a bomb in a kid's backpack. Yep. Anyway, moving on, the sister asks her why the hell is she doing this all the time, and she says that this is going to be the movie in Playboy. No. They decide to be even bigger monsters by stealing this dude's car and killing the kid. No. Meet again with this dude. He gives them a helicopter just because he likes them. Then we jump straight to prison where Dexter has been for the last 20 years. They give him a toy and of course by movie magic he knows immediately that it's an earpiece, and then the great escape starts. This dumb bitch decides to use a rocket launcher that starts an avalanche. Well, fuck everyone else. Natasha swoops in to save daddy, and of course she does because otherwise the movie would make no sense. But I actually forgot to mention, because I'm a dumbass, that they rescue him because they believe he knows the location of the Black Widow hideout. Anyway, after some boring conversation on the helicopter, this is what happens, proving once again that they're immortal. Anyway, Dexter decides to tell them how proud he is.
Your ledgers must be dripping, just gushing red. I couldn't be more proud of you.
And we jump to the librarian. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, the reason they're here, maybe mommy knows the location of the Black Widow hideout. And Dexter decides to be even a bigger freak and put this on.
It still fits.
Sure it does. And then we find out that in Ohio they didn't steal any weaponry or technology. They stole the secret to free will. The rest of the scene is pretty boring. All I can remember is the sister leaving the table and this.
He go toilet on my hands.
Oh my god.
Anyway, the librarian betrays them. Bitch, that's why you couldn't cut it in the mommy free. Dexter gets shots with tranks. Mommy betrays them. They all get captured. And the next time there is a mommy, you're definitely gonna die. They make it to the red room, the Black Widow hideout. We get to see some widows practicing their dancing moves. And we jump straight to this weirdo and the librarian. He realizes something is wrong and he discovers that it's Natasha. And it was all a setup. And we jump straight to Natasha and Dexter that are in prison behind plexiglass. With the power of movie magic, they escape. And Natasha shows him that she's really the librarian and she should have been in the mummy free. The sister is on the operating table. They're getting ready to cut her open. But apparently they can't find a massive knife like that because they are complete dumbasses and they don't do any kind of searches. She escapes, of course. She finds the red juju vials just in a freezer. And we jump back to Russian Captain America and Natasha and we find out that is the evil dude's daughter, is the kid that Natasha planted the bomb to kill him. Yeah. After this, Natasha tries to shoot him and knife him, but nope. And she tells him he has a small dick and he beats the hell out of her. And this retard decides to explain his evil master plan to her. And then this happens.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Because she banged her head on the table, now she can kick his ass. But before she has a chance to kill him, the Black Widows stop her. He tells them to kill her and just leaves. He beat the hell out of her, but as we established, she's immortal. And before they have a chance to finish her off, the red juju juice gets sprayed and they're all free. Sis to the rescue. They're all free now, so what we do now? Porn. I don't know. Evil's dude's daughter and Dexter have a go at it. But before she can kill him, mommy comes to the rescue and she traps her behind a plexiglass or whatever the hell this is. Anyway, the librarian, instead of being captured like in the mummy, she decides to blow up the ship. And Natasha decides to release the ugly freak because she wants to start a freak show. Mommy and daddy take off and escape because they're horrible parents. Weirdo gets in the helicopter or whatever the hell this is. This is a nosy bitch and wants to stop him. And with the power of a magic stick, she puts it through the engine and the engine explodes. Yeah, all the evil dudes die, including our pervert. Natasha finds a parachute. She jumps to save her sister. Of course, she saves her. And this bitch tries to kill Natasha. There is a nice fighting scene in the air. Both of them, of course, survive the landing. And she sprays some juju juice in her ugly ass face and she's all better now. She finds her sister and they decide to let her be on the cover of Playboy. No. The Black Widows land. They decide to hold hands, all of them together, and I don't know, sing Kumbaya or something. The freak gets saved as well. They all get on the aircraft and fuck off. And because Natasha is a fat bitch and there is no more space, she has to stay behind. 2 weeks later, she gets a new haircut. Definitely no one will recognize her now. Meets up with this homeless dude. He gives her a plane. I don't know, man. He must tap that ass or something. Tells him that she's going to go save some dumbasses from prison. She takes off and the end. But wait, there is more. Sis goes to visit Natasha's grave. This nosy bitch comes and bothers her. And if you don't know who this is, I don't blame you. This is from that failed experiment, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm truly surprised it's not cancelled yet. Anyway, she tells her if she wants a shot of the one that killed her sister. I give this one a 10 out of 10 for TV show status and minus 10 out of 10 for you couldn't even bring the Falcon and the Winter Loser.